Whispers float in empty halls. Footsteps echo down the walls. Shadows break where secrets lie. Every echo holds a hidden sign. Blow the trace along the crime, a hush that haunts the night, a fear that lives in light. Unravel lines of twisted lies. In the dark, the story waits unseen.
And here we go.
So I decided to look at the map for Lynette. I actually haven't done that yet, but I just went back and listened to the EVPs, and yes, maybe you were right, Chili. Maybe that does say blockhead. I swear it said blockhead. I listened to it like 6 times, but when I re-listened to it again, I think I heard blockhead. So I also heard the whisper Rochelle after it said stay here. So I couldn't make it out before, but I did this time. Anyways, so I want to show you guys something, because there's a few things that I found that were stated in the EVP that's also going the direction of the cards. The only thing that's kind of confusing is I can't tell if this is water or land. I don't know if it's just deeper water or what. Alright, so this is kind of crazy. Alright. Oh, what am I doing? I have to go back over here. Alright. So I found this really interesting. So in the reading, I think I pulled the south card, and it was opposite direction of what everybody thought. Okay, and I think he went further, and I kept getting like between 2 islands. Well, here's okay. Okay, I don't know if this is water. It has to be, because the Bermuda's out here. So I think some of this is land and some of it's water. I'm not really sure, but they could be giving names of areas where she could be by, because they have mentioned Cat in EVP, and they mentioned Albert in the EVP, and they mentioned Point. I couldn't make out the Point part. And I thought it was weird, because I thought they were mentioning Cat just because the cat was here. Also, the other night we had it on, we were doing the, we had on Spirit Talker, and they mentioned Cat again. So I found this interesting. If you go south, and apparently we're looking at 9 hours, right? Now, I'm not saying, because I don't know what's land here and what's not. It can just be an area like that. They have, you know, in order to give an area, they have to give names. So, interesting. Look, Albert Town. In the EVP, I literally thought they were talking about my grandpa, but it said, and Albert. There's Albert Town right there. Okay. Now, there is, it's wild. I just now saw that. Okay. And if you go up really close to it, where is it? So there's Albert Town. And here's Cat Island. And they mentioned both in the EVP. They mentioned Cat, which, again, I thought they were talking about my cat, but apparently not. Look, Point. There's Devil's Point. There's also Black Point down that way. But literally, Cat Island and Orange. So sometimes they will tell, like, future cases. So I'm thinking, like, the water's deep. Could be more Lynette, even though it didn't happen yet. Maybe even Orange. Here's Orange Creek. And again, here's Cat Island. And then just below it, they're just maybe giving an area. And here's Albert Town. Now, is this all land around here? I can't tell. I don't understand this. I'm thinking it is, and this is the water. But out this way could be Bermuda. I mean, out this way is Bermuda. So, this has to be water right here. So it makes me wonder if they're giving these islands because she's down here somewhere. Which makes sense, because I felt like I was taken in the opposite direction than what they were looking, what they were going to look. I felt like I was in deeper water. And I felt like I was kind of between 2 islands, depending on what the water is here. So I just find it very freaking interesting that there's a little island a long time ago. But Albert Town, I just almost flipped out right now, because I'm not expecting to be in Albertown. I thought I thought my grandpa, but there's that, and then there's literal cat. They said cat. Oh, Starlight just turned on the air conditioner. So yeah, they could be giving this area like right here. Like, I don't think she's in shallow water. I think he put her in deep water. And I can't tell if this is water or what this is. But I don't know how deep this water is right here. Now, there's something else that came in that now I can't remember. Okay, I went back and listened really quick, and it's yard 2. And I was thinking like boatyard. I don't know. And then they said Apple in here too, which it makes me think of the Apple Watch. So I think he, as stated in the reading, messed with his GPS so that they wouldn't be able to track him. And I think he went down this way. I can't get over that cat island because they've said cat a couple times, and I just thought they were talking about my cat. They said it literally, her EVP and Albert. So I don't, and there's a couple things with point in the name, which is, and so apparently he was gone like 9 hours or something. I don't think he took that whole time, but I do think he took her into deeper water. And I don't even think that the dinghy has anything to do with it. I think that's just a story, something he made up. And I'm wondering about, I don't know if they're whatever it is. See, there's Sandy Point, and then there's Devil's Point down here. So I don't even know. Like, if the I can't breathe all of a sudden. If the dinghy like was even being used. Now, when I was recording or when I was editing the first time, like I didn't even know about the dinghy or whatever, what it was called, one of those little lifeboat things is what I thought it was. And so I was seeing that, but I don't know if that was really part of his story or if like it was staged in a way. Because I don't really think, like, it's almost like the whole time I was doing the reading, I feel like he threw her off the big boat. Which matches the EVP with saying thrown or throw and wrapped and all that. So I would check this area, see if there's an area down here that he knows, because it is familiar to him. That came in the reading, familiar. And isn't it weird? There's a Savannah sound, and going back to the, Nancy's case, interconnecting, kind of interesting with timing. And then there's Alice Town. We keep getting Alice. So I just find it interesting. I don't know if like they're pointing to like by the islands or if this is like the deeper water. It has to be like the deeper water out here because I felt like she was in deeper water. How else are you gonna sink her? So I just want to bring that up because I thought it was freaking wild, and I actually had not till now, and I just went back and listened to the EVP, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna check out the map and see. I can't breathe. And see what I can find and see what's on the map, because I was looking for something point, because I heard point, but I couldn't make out the other part of it in the EVP. So, and I'm pretty sure we got south in opposite direction. I keep wanting to go down. I don't think this is me. I was absolutely fine a second ago. So, yeah, I just wanted to put this out. I have to go do a live now on TikTok. But just thought it was super interesting. So, That's the area I would check. Only thing is like I kept seeing like between two islands. Now you can go now on the map. It looks like it's between two islands, like the place where Cat and the place where Albert is. But I don't know if that's water right there, or if it would be in deep water between it. I don't know. It's hard to tell on that map what's water and what's not because I guess the deep water looks darker. But that's what I wanted to put out.